Hey everybody, Emily here, and I'm your fancy pharmacist. Today, we are talking about ShadowSense. It is one of my probably most favorite things on the whole SeneGence line because I have always been an eyeshadow girl. I was not a lipstick girl until I tried LipSense, but shadows are definitely my thing. Never thought I would ever go to anything other than what I used to use before until I tried ShadowSense. This stuff blew me away, and it's actually been able to allow me to achieve the type of eye looks I've always wanted to do. Not only is it super amazing that it's not going to budge or smudge or crease, it also has anti-aging ingredients. So it has our proprietary Cineplex complex, which is going to help with cellular renewal and, I'm sorry, but anti-aging eyeshadow? Yes, please give me all of that. Well, other things about ShadowSense, it comes in a tube. It is a cream to powder shadow, which was also something very different I've never tried before. It blends like a dream. Like I said, it's anti-aging, it's GMO free, it's vegan, it's made in the USA, it's gluten-free, and it's never ever, none of our products are ever tested on animals. It checks off all the things that I'm looking for in a makeup product. I want to show you one of my favorite eyeshadow techniques, and I wanted to highlight this color here called Rust. Now it is kind of an orange Adobe rust color. I want to show you how to use this color because for spring 2021, this is going to be a very hot trend. And if you are a person with blue eyes, this is especially going to make those blue eyes pop, but really any eye color can rock this rust color. I absolutely love it. The other thing that I will show you about ShadowSense is that it's not only for the eyes, it is for your entire face. You can use ShadowSense to contour, you can use it for blush, you can use it to fill in your eyebrows, you can pat a little bit on your lips, you can use it to highlight. Pretty much anything you want to do to your face can be done with ShadowSense, and it's not going to budge. So let's get started. I'm gonna be using two ShadowSense colors today. The first one is called Mocha Java. This is probably one of my top sellers because it is a great color to frame the eye, and it's a very beautiful neutral color that anyone can use. And then of course, we're going to use Rust. Now this technique I'm going to show you today is going to be particularly great for someone with hooded eyes or really deep set eyes, because sometimes when you have hooded eyes and deep set eyes, you feel like you put on all this shadow and then when you open your eyes, all of that work is gone. I have kind of a partially hooded eye, so I especially like this technique. I hope you guys love it too, so keep watching. It is really easy and you're going to love it. First, I am starting with some Mocha Java, and I want you to look straight into your mirror, and wherever you see that crease happen, I want you to put this color a little bit above that crease. So I'm putting Mocha Java up here on this eye, and I'm gonna put it up here on this eye. When you apply ShadowSense, it's going to be kind of a dab and blend situation, and you only have about 1 to 2 minutes to get that done before it sets. So I am just gonna kind of lightly do this sweeping motion just to kind of frame the eye. I want this color to stay above that crease, my natural crease, because it's actually going to open up my eye and make my eye look a little bit bigger. After I have that done, because we're gonna add some rust on here, I am gonna go in and just put a tiny bit of this color on my lid as well, just to get some color on the lid. And I kind of like to do a little bit of padding and moving the color around. Again, anytime I'm doing anything on my eye, I have a very light hand. I don't like to move the skin on my eyelid around very much because I want to prevent like that crepey eyelid as much as possible, and the more you are aggressively moving that brush back and forth, the more that skin is gonna be moved around. Now, so that is just the Mocha Java. You could stop here. If you are brand new to ShadowSense and you're a one color gal, any color of ShadowSense, you can do that simple technique where you kind of lightly sweep it above the crease and then drag it down on the lid and simply tap and blend, and you can be done. Add a little bit of liner, add a little bit of mascara, and you are out the door, my friend. But we are going to take it up a notch because I want to show you how to wear this beautiful rust color. Now we have the rust. I am going to place this kind of in this up above my crease again, but I want it kind of out here because I only want to blend this a little bit on like this outer edge, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. But what I want to use for my brush is I want to use something that's a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger, okay? And I am just going to take this and move it like in a half moon shape in the crease. And I'm stopping in the middle of my eye. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And using kind of this big angled brush is going to help achieve this look. I'm stopping in the middle and I'm just fanning this out on the crease, above the crease. As you can see, it kind of like creates like this cut crease look. That's why I wanted to put the Mocha Java on first. So I'm just gonna keep kind of blending this halfway until I like it. And I do not want you to worry if it gets kind of crazy down there, because we are going to clean that up with concealer here in just a minute. But I absolutely love this brush for looks like this, and you do not have to use this rust color. This technique can be done with any color that is going to complement your eyes. The brush I'm using is a Sigma brush, and it's a P84 Precision Angled brush. And once you kind of like how this is blended, which I am really liking this, I'm going to stop there. And the next thing I'm going to do is drag a little bit of it under the eye. Just whatever I have left over on my brush. It might not even show up that great. And now I'm going to clean this up with concealer. The concealer I'm going to use is Light, our ShadowSense Light Concealer. I'm going to put a little bit of it on my finger here, just like this. And I apply concealer a little bit differently. So I do have dark circles. Sometimes I color correct those first, sometimes I don't. I'm going to smear this on my fingers, and I actually don't put a lot of concealer right under my eye. That's why I try to drag some of the foundation under there, because I don't want the concealer to kind of get in my wrinkles under my eye. So I like to go straight down, and then I like to take whatever I have left over, and I like to apply it like going up on the cheekbones. Couple things that's going to kind of give me this instant facelift look. The other thing is, like I said, if I'm gonna get wild with that shadow, it's going to cut that line and crisp it out. So then I'm going to apply this down and up. So it's kind of like a little check mark, and it's just going to make your entire face look lifted. I might have got just a little extra right there. I can just blot that off. It's gonna make it look lifted, and it's really gonna cut that crease or cut that line with the shadow and make it look real professional and real pretty. Plus my dark circles are covered. I'll put a little extra there. So that is all you have to do for this look. Super pretty, super easy, and with ShadowSense, You just keep blending until you like it. And if you want to add more pigment, I always start with just a little bit of color, blend it out, and if you want more, you can just keep adding more until you like the color. I actually really like how this turned out. The other thing I want to show you real quick with this rust color is because I want like the rest of my face all complemented with it, I'm actually going to mix this rust color in with a little bit of pearlizer. So pearlizer is our highlighter. This stuff is amazing. I like to mix it in with my tinted moisturizer. Sometimes I put this all over my face first just to give myself that dewy glow, but seriously, it's amazing stuff. So I'm just gonna mix this right on my hand. I'm just gonna do like a tiny little dot of this, and then I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit of rust on here. I'm gonna take a back of a brush and I'm just gonna mix these colors together right on my hand. It makes this gorgeous kind of peachy, coppery blush tone. And then I'm going to take my blush brush. It's a little dirty. I probably should have washed it, but I'm just going to kind of pat that on there and go to a different spot on my hand to make sure I don't have too much. Then I am going to just lightly put this on like the apples of my cheeks going up. The apples of my cheeks going up. Grab a bit more. And sometimes I go over my nose too because it makes you look like you've kind of been out in the sun and you have that like sun-kissed look. But look how that just like levels up and like makes the whole look cohesive. So pretty. So you can do that with any of the shadows that you have. You can put it on your eyes like this, mix it a little bit with pearlizer and put that on with your blush, and you always look like you are super put together. The other thing you can do is you could grab a little bit of this rust color, get it on your finger, and just put a little bit of it on your lips. Look at that. Then you are really put together. You can wear ShadowSense on your lips. It may not, it does have some pretty good staying power. It has a nice matte look. It's probably not as bulletproof as Lip Sense, but you can do this, and you can, once it dries, you can put gloss on top of it. I will be back once I put on a little bit of liner and mascara to show you the completed look. All right, you guys, so here's the finished look. I did a little bit of liner, smudged it out just to give it like a light, soft, smoky look. And then I did our primer and our mascara that grows your lashes. I absolutely love this monochromatic kind of peachy, rusty look. It's gonna be all the craze for spring 2021, and I am absolutely loving this. So let me know in the comments if you like this look or if you would try out this half moon ShadowSense technique, and what color would you want to try it out with. All right, you guys, it's gonna go perfect with my new orange glasses. Absolutely love it. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.